Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Black Beer Hunter coming at you again, and we're here to talk about Eric, more cowbell. So, this is a beer, a milk stout out of Singlecut Brewery, Beersmiths, in Astoria, New York. And yeah, I mean, they became one of my faves up in New York after I ran across Heavy Boots of Lead. So I really liked Heavy Boots of Lead when it came out, and then I moved on to the Heavy Boots of Lead barrel aged version. They now have a rye whiskey version that I'm going to have to find. But yeah, at the end of the day, they have this milk stout here. It's like 6%. It's like either 6 or 6.5% ABV, about 30 IBUs. So yeah, I mean, it's just should be an easy drink. Not too bitter. Like they said, more cowbell. So tons of chocolate, double dose of milk. Think it's using, I forgot what type of coffee that is using. I want to say Costa Rican. I do. And I think it's like a Costa Rican white bean. So yeah, I mean, should be pretty special. So yeah, with that being said, let's take a look at this. He's got it's a tall boy can, 16 ounces. Single cut. I think this comes in bottles too. I think this comes in bombers also. But yeah, it says brewed with cacao, vanilla, and milk sugar. Sounds tasty. So, yeah, let's see what's going on in here. Oh yeah. This smells special. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this an all New York affair. Use the Brooklyn glass for this one. See what kind of head they got going on in here. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, it's a dense head, but I expected a little bit more to come from that pour. I tried, but I failed. So let's get a whiff of that while the head is receding a bit, but doesn't really look like it's leaving that much of a like lacing on it. But that's like I said, at least take a whiff. So for 30 IBUs, it smells kind of bitter. So you do get a decent aroma of milk chocolate. I wouldn't even say milk chocolate. It smells like dark chocolate. Like I said, that bitterness smells like dark chocolate. Cacao, like roasty malts. Brown sugar a little bit, but it doesn't really smell that tasty. So yeah, you can see that head receded pretty decent. I mean, it leaves behind pretty well. It left behind no lacing, like when the head receded. But I mean, the lacing leaves like a little ring. As far as it leaves like a little ring to it, but khaki brown head. But the lacing's not that special. I mean, it's okay. It's like a medium, like low to medium. Looks kind of thin, but who cares? It's all about that taste, right? So I'm gonna check it out. Cheers, YouTube. Okay. definitely milk chocolate. Cocoa, brown sugar. I wouldn't say toffee. Maybe vanilla, roasted nuts, roasted malts. Kind of toasty. You got that coffee there. It's light on the coffee. A little bit of molasses. You get some fruit in there, some type of dark fruit. Can't tell what it is. A little, I wouldn't say earthy, but you get a hint of a spice or something in there. Something, maybe it might be that bitterness throwing me off. It's like bitter-ish. That semi-sweet bitter-ish, or that bitter from the coffee, maybe, or the type of chocolate that they're using. No, I can't say it's milk chocolate, but yeah, it's got a little spice to it. Body wise, I give it as like a medium body. It does have decent body, decent viscosity. It's smooth. Average carbonation. But yeah, it's kind of creamy. It's got a nice creamy feel to it. A little sticky. So I mean, it lingers. It hangs on your tongue. Yes, I mean, it's a decent milk stout. I mean, there's other things in the class that I definitely would buy over this. Would I buy it again? Maybe. Maybe I wouldn't run out and go get a 4-pack. But if I was going to create my own 6-pack, I'd throw this in there. I definitely would. It's pretty good though. What would I give it if I had to rate it? 3.75. Yeah, at 3.75 it, just because of in this style, there's other beers in this style that are a little bit more bold. I mean, this one makes a really good. It's a really good outing for Singlecut. A really nice, like, easygoing milk stout to drink. So if I had to be generous, I'd say 3.8. I'd say 3.8. So, it's a decent beer. I mean, Costa Rican coffee, Costa Rican white bean, chocolate and fruit, roasty malts. I mean, and the flavors are outright. You can taste them. It's just not all inspiring. But it's a pretty good beer. I won't knock it. I can't say it's a bad beer at all. There's no real. There's nothing that stands out that I totally just dislike. This is a good beer. And you know what I always say? You should try it. I tried it. We can both try it. We can talk about it. Come back, hit me up, tell me what you think about it, and I'll finish this off. And yeah, look forward to talking to you guys again. Peace, YouTube.